nothing funny about men in wigs. Thumbs down. I'm going to click that straight away. As soon as this goes live, I'll be clicking thumbs down.
It's June, Dad.
Hello. It's June, Dad. Welcome to the Wig and Slingback.
We've got all your orders in. You all should have your drinks. We're doing it like a little theatre.
Yeah, like interval drinks. They're
so
all
they're
waiting
all should be on the tables.
Table.
Some of you asked for Midori, which we do have. We have everything here.
We do. Sherry's got. She makes her own spirits, doesn't she?
Well, she goes over to France.
She does. She goes
in a white van.
Yeah, well, down to Hull. Where could she get to from Hull?
The zebra. No, not a zebra.
She goes over to Amsterdam. She goes over to Holland and brings back all cheap plonk for us. Let's have a look who is in the YouTube room. Well, Joel Hazeldine was first through the doors this week, which is unusual. So, Joel, welcome. Followed very closely by Shari, Bubbles. Nibbles is at work, I think, tonight, so Shari is here. Tracy 30, early doors, in she strolls for her normal drinks.
She was thirsty, wasn't she?
She was. Sherry had a couple of pints ready, lined up for her. Then Mad Aberfan, Sandra Brown, Scott Davenport McKay, he's here, says, I can watch you tonight. No work tomorrow.
Yes.
Yay. Joel Hazeldine, I've said. Will Wiggs, Will Venus is here. Leaf Fern is in. Coral Daft is in the house. Then Becky Phillips is here. Helen Boulter is here. Helen Boulter has done herself a disco injury.
Oh, love.
So she's laid up in bed.
No.
She was gallivanting over the Platyjubes. Becky Phillips. Jan is in the house. Who else is here? Scylla, the legendary Scylla Black is in.
With her array of stars.
Scylla, did you, were you riding one of the ghost buses? Did you get on a ghost bus for the Platyjubes with a lot of other legendary...
Did you hover from one bus to the other?
Legendary ghosts. Who else is in? MP is here. Marcia Maudsley is in. That's my sister-in-law. My brother is with her, I think. Seven Network is in. David, my dad is here. Happy birthday,
Happy
Dad!
birthday, David!
It's my dad's birthday today. A grand old age. I'm not going to say how old he is. I don't really know. But happy birthday to him. And he was closely followed. My mum is there as well, but it's not her birthday. But hello, Mum. And Linda LeHughes is in. So that's pretty much all my family arrived at once. Linda's got a new puppy.
Oh, puppy.
But her Wally, her Dachshund, won't be pleased.
Getting a bit jealous.
Nick Sutton is in. Paul McFarlane. Paul and Diangela are up in Scotland. Who else came in? Anyone else? I think that is about it in our YouTube bar.
Over in the Facebook snug, we have Keith. Keith was first through the door, and I think Sherry had a lovely big drink for him. Followed by Melanie. Lovely Markman Damon Pearson was in. Neil and Lady V are coming from Morecambe tonight.
Neil and Lady V, you missed the quiz. You were much missed on Friday night.
Are you on holidays in Morecambe? Lovely Gillian Fulcher is in. Angela Willis, Kate Riding. Lovely Mark Hall with his coping stones. Lovely Martin Gartner Spence, all the way from Aberdeen. He wants half a milk stout.
Sherry's got it on. She's good to be on the bar.
She pours a good creamy stout.
She does.
We've also got Gillian wants taboo lemonade.
All right, I'll get it in.
Lovely Suzanne Landry, and we've got Richard Bobbins Duffer. He wants sex on the beach, please, and a drink.
Martin Garton Spencer he's after the Midori and lemonade, but Sherry's got that sorted.
Yep. We've also got Nikki Baxter. She's back from being, was it Brenda Birdcake or something?
Yeah, Belinda Bapp.
Belinda Baps. We've got Gabrielle. Gabrielle's going to be in doing Gay Pride in Bridlington in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, I've never been to Bridlington. Is it safe for me to go and be proud in Bridlington? I'm not proud. What should I be doing there?
We've got things on, but we'll think about it. We'll try and see if we can pop along. We've got lovely Dame Sue Neal is into house.
Filippo Giacomo Brachioforte, Melanie Fairley,
Jason Rigby, Jonathan Brett Warren, Evening Ladies, Gabrielle Chassé,
Gabby Chassie from New England.
lovely Sarah Simpson. Yes, we're fine, my love, and so is Pegatina. And we've got Andrew Orme. Greetings from sunny Dartford.
Oh, that's down near where we used to live.
Yeah. Lovely Keith Rowbottom.
And Lee.
And Keith. And we've got Alex. Oh, Alex Clark's popped in as well. Hello, love. Dean Payne. Good evening. Good evening, Dean.
Lots of birthday wishes for my dad coming in, but I think my dad's dual monitor, so I think he sees all these comments.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Alex James Bagley. Good day, all. I think, are you new? Are you new, Alex James?
He's a little top fan, I think.
From New Zealand. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely.
Melanie Fairley ordered knickknacks tonight. She said she wanted knickknacks with the
fishy ones.
Well, no, she said she wanted triple cheesy. I've never heard of cheesy knick-knacks.
I haven't. I know
nice
and
spicy.
spicy, spare ribs.
And lemon and scampi.
And lemon and fishy fingers. And, Martin Hyde's in here. She is with a champagne.
Nicola Utting.
And Nicola Utting is in.
Martin Garton Spencer wonders if Sherry's had her fingers in the scampi fries. Says it stinks in here tonight. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Well, yeah, she has. Scampi fries, I think. There's
Alexandra Bowen, Des Webster. That's about it, I think.
Yes, so well, hello everybody. Hello, darlings.
Over here, Kerry's just come in. Kerry from Bridgewater, deep in Somerset. Dan Gleecock is in. I think that's about it. And Scylla says she was haunting the Plattijubes.
Well, any celebration involving the royalty wouldn't be the same without you, Scylla.
So did everyone have a nice Plattijubes weekend? We had a nice time.
We had a lovely quiz. I think most of you were here for that. If you weren't, you missed a great night. But I'm sure you're doing fun things anyway.
Yeah, you mostly saw the photos we put online, but we had a visit from the Queen Mum.
Yeah.
Which was very exciting, and she had a car boot sale full of all her memorabilia.
And we had a lot of fun watching all the goings on. And I love Paddington and the Queen. It was amazing, wasn't it?
Alan had a little cry.
It was lovely.
We met up with Nibbles and Bubbles, and we went to our favourite little coffee shop round the corner.
Yeah, and had a nice chin wag.
Oh, we spent hours in there, didn't we?
Yeah, 3 pots of tea, I had.
Alan had 3 pots of tea. But luckily, it's only round the corner. I had a very claggy cake.
Yeah.
I had a vegan peanut butter slice.
Well, they can be quite claggy.
It was very claggy.
They can dry the mouth.
It was very claggy.
Yes.
But it was a lovely afternoon. And then, what else did we do? We didn't watch the parade of buses, but we know that we've missed a real treat.
We saw some photos of various British celebrities.
Deborah Meaden,
on the
Rusty
buses.
Lee, Gok, Naomi Campbell.
All were there, weren't they? Harry Bikers.
Oh, little Harry Biker.
Little bearer. Yeah, he's looking good though.
Kingy the Harry Biker, the littler one.
He'll have him as his little mate.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're not massive royalists, are we? But we like to.
No, but I don't mind the royals. You know, I'm not like get rid of them, darlings.
We didn't sit. We didn't sit in front of the Plattijubes concert. We watched little highlights.
Saw some.
Celeste murdered. Oh. What a wonderful world, didn't she?
Oh, and I wouldn't have given Diana Ross all that tulle to walk around in.
Well, no, you were worried about her on those steps.
Tulle and steps don't go together.
And poor Diana Ross, it just sort of ended, didn't it? The whole thing just suddenly ended with her stuck on stage.
Yeah, and her voice was up, down. Not the thing, but the volume.
Alex says Maggie Bogg was on the bus.
She was, yeah. She kept.
She was with Rusty Lee, wasn't she?
Yeah, having a laugh.
Rusty Lee and Hilary DeVay. She was in between them, waving.
Yeah.
Richard Bobbins Duffer got invited to a rich couple's party, so spent the evening feeling jealous and wondering where. Was it like when Victoria Wood goes to Moira's party?
Yeah, Moira.
Let's have a look over here. Oh, Linda LaHue says the quiz was her highlight of the weekend. I hope the puppy's all right, Linda. We didn't know what you scored, Linda. Did you score highly? We found it was a bit difficult, I think. Scylla's talking about just being LWT's highest paid star.
Well, she was. She was on every weekend.
I've got my suspicions over who Scylla is, haven't I? I've been chatting
we
to
don't
you.
need to talk about it. Just let Scylla be
I
Scylla.
know, yeah. We love Scylla being Scylla.
I don't know how outer.
But,
yeah, if she wasn't doing blind dates, she was doing surprise. And if she wasn't doing that, she was doing the, what's the other thing?
the little moment of truth.
Moment of
Where
truth.
she took away kids'
Took her
BMXs.
children's toys away from them. I think even if they fail, I think she'd give them a little hula hoop, didn't she?
Joan Collins was a dame and a jag. Oh, yeah, there was all the dames and the jags went there and Prue Leith's broke down. So everyone had to come and push it. I thought Prue should have got out and helped out. It would have been more fun.
Yeah, it is.
Poor Diana Ross wasn't lip-syncing, says Scylla. Well, she was talking at the same time as her voice was singing, which I think is quite a skill. We liked seeing the little princes, didn't we?
Yeah, I felt pretty sorry for them.
Oh, yeah, staying up that late.
They look bored. I mean, some of them look bored, but, you know, when you're made to sit in a seat for 6 hours...
I know, with all those, Duran Duran were a bit of a squib, weren't they? I
mean, how was you at your Christmas party when you were in primary school with your Earl Grey and your China teacup?
Well, I had lovely times. I don't remember the Silver Jubilee, but you do, don't you?
Yes, I do. We had to go to school dressed in red, white and blue. And then we got a pencil tin and a little coin or medal. But I don't remember getting that. I think we just got the pencil tins. I think the teachers kept the coins.
Did you really?
Mm.
I don't remember it. Didn't you get pissed?
No, that was Diana's wedding when I was 9.
Because you weren't allowed to the street party, so you got drunk
For
inside.
some reason, we didn't go to the street party because my mum didn't pay for us to attend, even though they said we could go for free. And she went, you're not going for free. So we found a bottle of sherry in the pantry, me and my brother, and necked that in the garden.
And got absolutely splattered.
Yes, I was 9 and he was 11.
Oh, Sue, I'm sorry, your internet, Suze Neal's Dame's internet is playing up.
Oh.
Yeah, it says we've got a strong connection at the moment, but you know what it can be like. Up and down.
Sue, our internet comes through cables, through telegraph poles. And if a blackbird sits on it, swinging about, it goes, doesn't it?
Mm. Melanie Fairley, 1977 Silver Jubilee, we got a badge and a pencil at play school. I don't remember. If my mum is there, did I do anything for the Silver Jubilee?
Well, how old would you have been?
I don't know.
You were 77.
I would have been 3.
Oh, so you must be didn't then. I just started school, so...
I guess Nanny might have thrown on like a little event for me or something. I don't know.
Well, you must be there, weren't you?
I was most probably near the balcony.
Yeah.
With my little pals.
Yeah.
Scott Davenport McKay. I was at this Golden Jubilee prom at the Palace. Can see him a few times on the DVD Claim to Fame. Scylla says her internet in the crypt is very good.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on with this little one.
She wants a little stroke, look. We've left the window open for her so she can see outside. She's very hot, I think she's panting a bit.
Paul McFarlane in his typical capitals shouted at us, I remember all the Jubilees. They were yummy on a hot day. What do you mean by that, the Jubilees?
Are they puddings?
I'm not sure.
Jubilees?
Mosquiff has just
You mean
arrived.
Jubilees?
Sorry I'm late to the
Lollies?
party. Glad for the invite. I need cheering up. Well, hopefully we'll cheer you up, Moz. Tonight we are chit-chatting about memories. So it's
Memories.
Memories.
Like the corner of a mind.
All those memories. We're not. Nicola Rutling would like to know what you are drinking, Alan.
Now, these are from LD Co. And this is a little strawberry and lime cider. Yes. Only 4%. Very light. Very fruity. Not sort of sour and vinegary like normal
Don't do
ciders.
that voice.
I've turned into Bobby Glint, haven't I?
You are.
And so that's what I'm drinking, yes.
Paul says Jubilees were frozen juice.
Yes, they were. Were they the triangle?
That's a Calippo.
Were they called
isn't it?
Jubilee?
I'm not sure.
You must be a Royal Calippo's. With a crest on it.
Alex loves the bus destination behind you. Is it new? It's not new. It's just gone up because I've got a friend coming to stay this weekend. So kind of tidying up a little bit, and that's normally in the room next door. I've got a few of them. They're from an exhibition I had at a gallery that I kind of managed when I lived in London.
It looks nice up there, doesn't it?
It does. It does look nice. And the company would make them like bespoke for you. So if there were places that you wanted them,
They're like the
on it.
the rolling thing
bus
on the buses.
blind. Yeah, I've got a tube one as well out in the hallway somewhere. Jubilee wasn't big news here, but Johnny Depp winning his case was. Yeah, we won't go into that because it's a whole can of worms, isn't it? Danglycock is having a stiff one with testicles and Mike Oxlong.
Oh, Paul's gone back to the baby letters. You've said about
Oh, Paul, I love your capitals.
Don't go back to baby letters. Keep your capitals.
They make me laugh.
Keep your capital letters. Capital letters.
Jubilees were cartons of juice frozen.
Were. Jubilees.
Mark Mondeum and Pearson has arrived. We had an amazing day on Sunday. We held our annual plant sale at Grieve Farmhouse Trust.
Oh, and you raised £758.
In 5 hours. Also had amazing cakes, including my favourite orange and chocolate cake. Could have eaten the whole cake to himself.
Oh, well done. That's great.
Mark said he was knackered, so we've got to try and keep him awake. We'll keep shouting your
Well,
name,
he wants
Mark.
coffee all night, doesn't he?
Yeah, we'll keep shouting your
Coffee
name.
on a drip.
Someone in the YouTube room is saying they find me attractive.
Ooh, love.
Did we say we're talking about memories? So we're talking about memories. So, top 5 this week is kind of different because we decided we were going to share stories about us, like our past and stuff. Tell you a bit more about who we are and where we've come from and things like that. So we've chosen some photographs which will help you sort of understand the little stories we're talking about. I've got a few that didn't make my top 5. So shall I show those first?
Yeah.
And then you've got one that didn't make your top 5. Then we're going to show you a little video and then we'll do our top 5. But let me see. Is that going to work? Not that. That's the thing I show people about status. So I won't show you that. Okay, so let's start there.
Is that your nanny?
That is me and Sandy Toxvig. So you all know who Sandy Toxvig is, obviously. But that is me when I was 10. I think I was 10. And I was on a program called Number 73, which was a Saturday morning TV show. And I was on it quite a few times in that year because I won a big competition and became a super sleuth. So I was on the program 3 or 4 times doing the competition. And then off I went to San Francisco. And look at me in little satin hot pants. So yeah, I went off to San Francisco and we made a movie over there. I never saw it. I don't know what happened to that movie. But we escaped from Alcatraz on a speedboat. I found a message in a bottle, which helped us do that. That girl there is called Alex. She was one of the other winners. There was about 4 of us. But it was lovely. Yeah, it was filmed in Maidstone, Kent, ME 15 or something. I can't remember. I'd remember the address most probably if I racked my brains. So yeah, there was Ethel, who's Sandy Toxvig. Neil Buchanan was on it. Dawn was on it, who's a lady called Andrea. I can't remember her surname. She's a big film director now. She wore roller boots. Toya was on it. Peter Davidson was on it. Jimmy Nail. I danced for Jimmy Nail. Anyway, that's a little bit of my past. Alan wanted to share with you this picture.
Now, this is the photograph when my gran got remarried. My nana got remarried. She had a wedding reception, and this is the night of the wedding reception. And for those who have heard the story, this is the night when my nana's mate got me up to do the stripper dance. Do you remember me telling you that? I did a stripper dance for 50p. So that was most probably going to happen in about an hour's time after this.
You didn't like strip, did you? It was
No, I
imaginary
didn't strip
stripping.
naked. The thing is, I'd done it at my nana's hen party, and Brenda, who was my nana's mate, remembered and thought, well, we've got a DJ, let's get him up to do it again. And she said, will you do the stripper dance again for us all for 50p? And I went, yeah, I will. And I did all like miming, pulling gloves off and doing all that. And I loved it. It was one of my sort of first times in front of an audience. My dad and his mum and dad really weren't all that keen of me doing that. But this is a photograph.
That's Alan being circled. That's his mum with the baby.
And my brother is to the next to me. And we were sort of very similar ages, but just about a year and a half apart. But we were those sort of boys that had to dress everything in the same. I don't know whether you had to do that with your brothers or sisters or... Well, not brothers. Well,
You don't half look like your mum there, though, do you?
do I?
Yeah, don't you think so?
What, I look like her now or in the photo?
No, now.
Yeah, if I drag
When you drag up.
When I drag up, I look like my mum.
And
There's a bit of divinity about her there, isn't there?
there is a bit of divinity about her.
She's no longer with us, unfortunately. She died 2004. But it's a lovely photo. All the family out together before Alan did the stripper.
Look at your sister.
I know. It's just... forever.
She's not changed.
She ain't got changed. Fist in her mouth.
She might be in. Your dad might even be in watching this. So that's your dad up there behind you. And that's
Yeah.
Mishmash.
Yeah, my brother.
the Superman
Older
top.
brother. I'm middle child. So I have those middle child blues.
I'm the youngest child. You'd never know, would you? I've got two other ones from my near missus. So this... Oh, hang on. That's not right. Let me open that with... Can you see that?
it? Can you zoom in a bit? That's better.
That's me making a movie, which I made in 2003, I think. And it was called Evil Aliens. It was a low-budget horror movie. Like, good budget, though, for a low-budget film. And it got released by Universal. So it actually had a little bit of a life. It came out around the same time as Shaun of the Dead. Like a comedy horror. We were nowhere near like Shaun of the Dead, but we had like a cricket bat that we bashed aliens with. I beat up some... I'm quite butchering it at times, aren't I?
Oh, yeah, you saved the world.
Have a bit of a chainsaw moment and a chainsaw stuff. I do a little bit of judo with some antlers that I rip off like a stag head on the wall and kill a couple of aliens. Yeah, and you have to watch it. I saved the world.
It's normally on the Horror Channel, isn't it?
It is. It's on the Horror Channel a lot. And this actress she's a TV personality, really. But she's called Emily Booth. And she was kind of big in the horror world.
And she does a lot of the stuff on the Horror Channels.
Yeah, she pops up a lot. But anyway, Norman Lovett was in it, who's from Red Dwarf. So that is a little acting moment from my past. And then this was... you can see me, my head's on the side, right next to my head now. There, I can't point at it because my mouse is on there.
You're under the cant, aren't you?
Yeah. And that was a J2O billboard, which I did. I've done a few billboards, haven't I? But this one was on the tube. And I worked out on the circle line which seat I needed to sit on, so that when we pulled into a certain station, my head was like there looking at me.
We should dig out the other one of you where it was for Dixon's, wasn't it? Or Curry's.
Curry's.
Where you're trying to sort of take a fridge freezer to the tip.
Yeah.
On top of your little car.
Yeah, and I'm driving my little car.
And that was on a Lewisham. Well, the DLR, I remember it being there.
I should show you, and I could show you the commercial. I'm in a commercial with Jamie Oliver as well, where I'm a salmon trying to pick up a prosy.
Yeah.
Anyway, those are just a taster of what we've got coming up. So then we've chosen top 5 kind of photographs which tell a story, and we're going to tell the story. Hopefully you will enjoy that. Has it been on the Horror Channel? It has been on the Horror Channel a few times. You're still saving the world, Jamie. Thank you, Paul. And Paul's back to capitals.
Good.
Here we go. Lucy saw it, my cousin. So she says, I slept with a multi-boobed alien. I did, in it. And had my head ripped off. She went to see it on the big screen in Dudley. My mum and dad went to see it on the big screen as well. It was quite naughty. I have a sex scene in it. I had sex with a contortionist alien, didn't I?
You kept your pants on, didn't you?
I kept my pants on throughout, but she didn't.
And you had
JB, please don't ask anymore. We know that you want us to do Love Can Build a Bridge. We're looking at the video. We're having to think about it. But I've seen your messages.
We had your head under the bed, didn't we?
Yeah, because I do. My head gets ripped off at the end. Spoiler alert. But they made my head for that scene, and I nicked it.
We don't have any more because you didn't want to keep it, did you?
No, special effect guy said I could nick it.
But we used to bring it out.
Yeah,
for dinner parties, didn't we?
We were going to put it in a jar. We wanted to put it in a jar, like preserve it in a jar. Looked a lot younger than the
But
face
somebody
you're
had
seeing now.
painstakingly put each of your hairs in,
Every hair
hadn't
in,
they?
yeah. Anyway, that is that. We are going to show you a video. So this is our Giggle Boxers and their take on the Platinum Jubilee. Now, some of you will have seen some of this in our quiz night, but we thought we'd put it together and play you it tonight, so you've got a little bit of a comedy sketch. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing in. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what it is. Some sort of flag. Britain flags are up.
Hiya!
Oh, I better go. She's turned up. Who bloody made you queen for the day?
Oh, sorry, I'm late. How many years is like Platinum Jubilee?
What?
How many years is Platinum? Do you know?
100?
I don't know, because like Steps have just brought out like a Platinum collection, and Steps have only been like together 25 years.
Yeah, which is quarter of 100.
You know,
What's
again.
going on? What's these Britain flags doing up?
Well, it's the Jubilee.
It's a what?
It's the Platinum Jubilee, Sherry.
What's platinum?
I don't know, but it's the Jubilee. You know,
And what's the Jubilee?
Well, it's here. We're celebrating Elizabeth's Regina.
Oh, celebrating that?
Yeah. 70 years.
Is that how long she's been using it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, she's sure, isn't it? If I'd have done that, I'd have a party for mine. Oh, well, we're snowed under for Jubilee weekend, aren't we?
Oh, they all want their hair done for Jubilee, don't they? Mrs. Buckham, what are you having done? What's she having done?
Well, she wants, she's calling it Everest.
Oh.
Mount Everest or something. Yeah.
I'm going to show you them, and I want to know, like, do you find them sexy? Do you find them horrible? You know, what can you say about them?
More or less would I have them.
More or less, would you have them?
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it, that we've got an extra long weekend thanks to her match.
Oh, yeah, another excuse for a good piss up. His ears are too big.
So you wouldn't?
No, and he's about 100, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know, but he looks happy, doesn't he?
Oh, his lips are purple.
Well, this one wants it red, white and blue, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
I remember her at the golden one.
Oh, were you at the gold... She's asleep. Were you at the golden one, were you?
The Gold Jubilee, do you remember that one? I don't do gingers.
Do you not?
No.
I definitely have him.
No.
Are you doing anything this weekend for the Jubilee?
Well, I got a day off work.
Are they having a street party on your cul-de-sac?
Yeah, everybody's going to bring some little bits, you know what I mean? So Airport number 17 brings pork pies. Airport number 12 brings a big trifle.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm taking bloater sandwiches and a Swiss roll.
Nice.
I would when he had a proper head of hair.
He's not got her now, has he?
No, I think I'd still have him.
Oh, okay, so maybe she's been on throne for 100 years.
Who?
The Queen.
Who's the Queen?
You know, the one that's on stamps?
And the fiver?
Yeah.
I thought she was dead.
No, she's like celebrating her birthday or something.
I don't do women, and I don't do horses. She looks like she'll smell of horse muck.
The old ones love it, don't they? They love a little street party. You having a street party?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm doing a couple of jellies. Again, I don't do minges, but I won't kick her out of farting.
I think we'll go to the paddock with Ginny and
Is that a pub or a field?
Oh, it's a field where Geoffrey's daughter keeps her ponies.
Actress, isn't she?
She was an actress. I don't think she is anymore. I think she's just a media mogul.
Oh, and now she can do what the bloody hell she likes.
I like her, you know.
Yeah,
I know
I
a lot
like
of people don't. I don't know, we're most probably just going to pop some nibbles out on the patio, maybe invite next door round.
A little cup of Pimm's.
I do so love the Royals. I've got my Princess Di tie.
I did notice, it was very beautiful.
It is. From QSC, wonderful shopping channel.
Great shopping channel, yes.
Honestly, I
back
don't...
on. Hello, darlings. Welcome back. Yes. Now, if you just joined us, we've just been talking about this beautiful item here. It's the exquisite Lady Di tie-and-dye tie.
It's beautiful, isn't it, actually? It's real silk. This is lovely quality. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really lovely quality. I mean, God rest her soul. I still remember her fondly. It is actually, it's been worn by a lot of celebrities.
Yes, including Claudia there.
Beautiful.
Nicola Kidman. Lovely. Oh, Richard Maley's sporting it there. Sir Alan Sugars has been modelling the tie for us there.
Very. It's good for professional men as well.
And as you can see, that's even an idea for little children's. Little Jimmy Cranky.
Oh, lovely. So these are selling out.
I think they might be sold out. I'm just check. Oh, look, they've gone. All of them have
gone already. Oh, all right, Bobby.
Jingle.
I think we're back off.
Jingle. I don't know your dossiers.
Well, I don't. Jeffrey's daughter does, from his first marriage.
Does she race them?
No, she does Jim Carner, plats the mains.
Oh, I know him. Married to a mother stone, isn't he?
Oh, Jim Carner?
Yeah.
Oh, is he from Downton?
Yeah.
Yes, I think he is. You're welcome to pop in the hot tub if you'd like.
Oh, I don't do hot tubs. Do it, Mrs. Buckham. Not the last time.
Oh, was that when she...
Well, you know. Just let's say you never know when diarrhoea's coming back, do you, Mrs. Buckham? Oh, that water went brown quick, didn't it, Mrs. Buckham? He likes the boys, doesn't he? Does he?
He's married with Burns.
Well, so is Donald on Conifer Street.
Oh, yes.
Seen him mincing around the back of Ammons.
So you wouldn't?
No.
What are we doing at the Abbey?
Well, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm off around the village.
Oh.
So the time these stingy bastards get the sherry out.
Oh.
Now I'd have her.
Would you? She's a bag of laughs, isn't
Yeah,
she? Do you remember she went to live in a council house for a week?
She did, in Hull. Yeah. See, I think she'll have a bag of chips from our local chip. I see you got your Union Jack tin out.
I have.
Is it full of biscuits or has it got ashes in it?
No, it's full of biscuits. Would you like some?
Well, what have you got?
I've got some fig rolls and some jammy dodgers, I think.
2 bourbons and a custard cream.
Are we doing anything at the church on Sunday?
Well, you might be, I'm not.
Why not?
I've got 2 fates to go to, and then a summer fair, and then down to Pig and Whistle.
For the carvery?
For the carvery and the piss up.
Oh, all right.
And we've got apparently a stripper.
Oh.
In a kilt.
Oh, goodness.
Oh. Oh, you've got monkeypox, haven't you? Bloody hell, no way. Do you know, I'd put that near the fire to get the kids away from it. Bloody hell. It's like a football turned inside out. Oh.
All right, next one.
Jesus Christ. Is it Walking Dead?
So it's a no.
No.
He was quite fit when he was younger. When he was younger, he was one of the Doctor Who's.
Do you know, my dog was gnawing on a sausage that had more meat on him than that. We're going to shit yourself.
And finally.
Yeah, I'd have her.
Oh, yeah. God bless her.
I wouldn't do anything horrible, so I'd just give her a little cuddle.
God bless her and all that's sailing her.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd bring her round, put in a little chair, put a blanket on her lap, give her a little cup of tea, and the rich tea. It'd be royal tea.
And then posh biscuits.
Posh biscuits.
That you get in a box, in a tin, where they're in little segments.
I'd give her the little pink fingers.
She'd like that.
And we can watch Corrie together.
Oh, I think she'd like that.
Yeah, I think she would.
Anyway, that's the end of that game.
Who is she anyway? Is she that one on my pen piece? Where's my purse?
Oh, some Jubilee japes there.
We hope you enjoyed seeing that. A little bit of stuff that we didn't show you at the quiz. Bit of extra stuff. But let's get stuck into it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is top 5 time. So, should we start with me or should we start with you?
Start with you.
Start with me. So,
Oh, look at us on the ciggies.
look at us on our SIGs. This photo is from when we first met. So that is from 1996.
6, 7.
8, I think. We met in 97. I know why it's 98 because
You with, what's his name?
I'm with him, but also I worked at the swatch shop and I used to get free swatches.
Oh, and I'm wearing one.
Alan's wearing a swatch.
Oh, I like that watch. I remember it well.
But yeah, that's look at our little.
Oh, I had
baby
cigs
faces.
and a neck back then.
I know.
And hair.
I can't believe we smoked. How long did we smoke for?
Oh, I only smoked for about 6, 7 years. I finished in 2002.
Well, I gave up at the same time, didn't I? Yeah. What a dirty habit.
It doesn't sue us. I know Sherry has a fagging around, but it doesn't really sue us, does it?
No, I don't. Honestly, I can't remember myself smoking.
I don't miss it.
No, where are we there?
I think we're in a pub. That's lovely Ben, isn't it?
That's Ben, who I worked with. Joe, we might have gone out for an Indian or something at the end of our contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are.
Oh.
Young lovers.
Young, smooth-faced lovers.
Um,
Hello, Miss Darcy. Jason Darcy's in the house.
Listen, Darcy's here. Scott Davenport McKay, me and my other half met in 98, 99. And finally civil partnered last year. We did it in 2007.
2007.
Yeah, but we met in 97. So that is us. Early doors.
Early doors, our little faces.
Let's have a look at Alan's.
My number 5. Oh, now I chose this because I don't know why, but I wanted to send in.
What kind of year is this?
This is 2005-ish,
5-ish, maybe?
2003 to 7. Sometime there, because we were in Deptford. And I wanted to send in some top tips to a woman's magazine. Take a break or chat or something.
To earn a bit of money.
And I wanted to earn to make enough money to buy a DVD player. And Jamie and a couple of other my friends decided for my birthday to write to lots of celebrities and get like signed pictures.
Yeah,
You
to Alan. Happy
Alan,
birthday, blah, blah, blah.
Love Vanessa Feltz or Ruth Maddox. Mummy. And they all came through the post. And then about a year or two later, I thought...
Look at Ruth Maddox's huge photo she sent you. With
I
a
know.
gold Sharpie as well. It wouldn't be a Sharpie back then, but that wouldn't be cheap.
That's a cabaret photograph, that, isn't it?
I know, it's a big one.
And it's not a postcard.
No.
And I thought, well, the signed photos would be a great top tip. And I shall write to them as a man saying, my wife loves getting all these for a special birthday. So,
Because we wanted the check to be made out to Alan, didn't
yeah.
we?
And I thought, well, James said, left for a laugh, why don't we drag you up?
No, we wrote in and they said, we love it.
Oh, God, that was it, yes.
We love it. We'd like to feature it.
Can we have a
Can we
picture?
get a photo of your wife?
Oh, that was it. They wanted a picture of the wife, and I didn't think they'd asked for one.
So, the Take a Break team got in touch with us.
And James said, well, the only way of doing it is either getting somebody to be your wife or do it yourself. So we downed a bottle of red one night. I popped on a frock.
Oh, look at him.
And a wig. We've always had wigs, always had the odd frock. And, I said, Jamie, we're going to take the photograph, and while we're tiddly, we're going to email the photograph so we don't back out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Look at her.
Unfortunately, they didn't use the photo.
Did they not just crop it?
No. They just used the wall. The original.
Because we had sent a photo in of the wall, which was spectacular, because we had loads of pictures. Who's that behind? Who's that picture?
That's Helen Fraser.
No, oh yeah, that's Helen Fraser behind. But then, who's
it was Pat
is?
Butcher.
Pam St. C.
So yeah, we thought they'd print the picture of the wife. I can't remember what I called her.
Martin Garton Spencer's that picture looks like Maggie Bogg in her courting days.
So yeah, that was one of my first drag characters.
Oh, we had loads of signed photos though, didn't we?
You did.
So talking of that, in around that time, these little characters were born. So these ladies were called the Two Reenies. And they were a little double act that we made a film of, and it got shown on Channel 4 on an Adam and Joe programme called Takeover TV, which is about people making sketches at home. And up it went on television. Early days of wigs.
Yeah.
That's mostly Sherry Stump's hair that I'm in.
No, it's not. That's long gone, that one.
But yeah, that's it. So that's when we lived in Lee Green in London.
I think I've still got the one I'm wearing.
Have you really?
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Two Reenies. And they were they like agony ants?
Yeah, it was just like a chat show, wasn't it?
They're a bit like Whinge and Blockett in a way.
Yeah. And it's meant to be like the Two Ronnies.
Yeah, of course.
You know. We didn't win, but we got on it. We got on it.
We got on. And Alan did a character called Roundabout Ron, which was way funnier than these two, and it was a bit like Auntie Mabel.
Yeah.
But like a sort of pissy tramp Auntie Mabel.
And he lived on the roundabouts with a bit of grass.
And he had a puppet. He had a puppet, hand puppet. That he talked to.
It was called Stinky.
So yeah, he got featured, and Alan did another character called Bunty Chutney, who was
I think a celebrity, an ex-celebrity,
like someone who'd featured in like every kind of film and TV show, but you'd sort of never realise she was in it. So she was like a forgotten star. So yeah.
that was about around 1999, wasn't it?
No,
2000,
maybe 2000,
2001.
Yeah, and our friends Charlotte and Rod came over for the weekend. We spent 3 days kind of filming it. This is like before we had any of the sort of technology we have now. So we filmed it and
I'll try and hunt down the clips if it's still got them somewhere, if they're still viewable.
So there we are, the Two Reenies. So that's like, just to say, after we met working together, and then we acted together quite a few times. So we did our own stuff like that, but we also acted together professionally.
And you'll notice that Jamie didn't have a beard back then.
Yeah, no beard back then.
A little fresh-faced.
We both look fresh-faced.
Yeah.
Alan's number 4.
Oh, Chuffin Nora. Headshots. Now, those performers amongst you will know that when starting out, it's good to have a good headshot. And I went to this geezer in the East End called Hal Jays. It was like an old school photographer.
Like with Nate, you get the stage newspaper, and at the back in the classified would be photographers, because there was no internet. We're that old.
And I got there, and he sort of said, "Oh, bring various outfits, but bring a smart outfit too." And I was temping at the time, so I turned up in the suit and the tie that I was wearing, but I didn't intend to wear that. But as soon as he saw that, he was like, "Oh, wait there." And he had this sort of like Venetian blind effect projected on the back wall.
Doesn't Alan look like a local news reporter? Like, live, let's head over to... I can't think of a name.
And then I wanted like a Queenie one with me in a white t-shirt. But that's when I had hair and only one chin.
Alan looks like a young Sean Connery in this picture, I think.
I know, look at that.
Look at your little ear pierced.
I know.
Pierced ear, little gay pierced ear. But yeah, this is the chap I met.
Got me a couple of jobs, that did.
Perfect for auditioning for estate agent roles.
Yeah,
says Martin Garton Spence. Jason Dyson says looks like a Westwood news anchor. What would his name be? It'd be like local news.
Not Winthrop Tuesday,
but it'd be along that way. Thaden Boy.
Yeah, Thaden Boys.
Thaden Boys. There is a hint of Connery, Scylla says, and she knows she'd have met Connery a few times.
Oh, well, then about a week after that, all my hair went.
I went to see the same guy, didn't I, for my first shots. And I think he made me do exactly the same photographs.
Oh, he was old school. And he was all done in his through lounge. So he used to close all his curtains to do it. But all on his wall around his house, around the room, was loads of like women with their boobs out. So he'd obviously done
like page 3.
Yeah,
type
he'd
stuff.
done like glamour stuff.
A few people have said about Sean Connery, Filippo Giacomo, Richard Bobbins Duff had just said it. Usat said you've got Carl Howman vibes. Nicky Baxter, Carl Howman vibes from Brushstrokes. Jacko from Brushstrokes.
Now just look like different strokes.
Gabby Chassie says Gabby Chassie says you look like sexy rough trade in the white t-shirt.
I know, that's what I wanted.
He was.
I wanted a little.
He was filth when I met him.
A little
filth.
bit. I beg your pardon.
You lived in Soho, didn't you?
Only for 2 months.
Lived above a gay club.
Only for 2 months.
Painted a gay club during the day. Anyway.
Now look at me.
Now look at him. My number 3. There we are. This reminds me of all the many lovely holidays me and Alan have had. Over the years, we've been to Greece loads of times. And we used to go like twice a year, didn't we?
Yeah, you all know that we were skint all the time. So we'd wait for the cheapest holidays to come on sale.
We'd try and book like a week or two before we actually went.
Yeah. So we'd either go in May or October. And they're always cheap then. Cheap as chips, aren't they?
Yeah, we'd go like the first week of season or the last week of the season.
And we'd always be somewhere lovely and fun. And Mythos was our favourite tipple, wasn't it?
Lovely, and they get the glass out of the freezer. I think was this maybe in Thassos?
Yeah, I think so.
And we found a little bar that was like round a cove.
Yeah.
Or like round a little private cove. Lovely. Lovely times. I wouldn't have a beard behind that picture.
No, you smooth faced again. And I had a bit more hair.
But yeah, we had some lovely times in Greece. Not the musical. I'm going to sneeze again. I've got hay fever.
You've got hay fever.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, dear me. Right. So yeah, holiday memories is my number 3. All the lovely holidays we've taken. Alan's number 3
is also holiday memories. You know me. I'd always have a pair of teeth and a wig. They'd always go in the suitcase for those nights when we're having a look. Well, I say nights. This is daytime. So you see, I love dressing up back then. And there's they're 2 sets of different teeth. That's actually Winge and Blockett's teeth.
Yeah.
And that's
they're the same set, I think.
No, they're different dolls. And that's what's the faces?
Fiona from Sons and Daughters.
Bab, influencer. And the nun.
And this wig we called the Jean Carter.
Jean Carter.
Because it looks like the wig that Jean Carter wears.
Yeah, Nola Mackenzie buys a wig and goes into the halfway house and puts a wig on.
And then this little turban. I used to love turbans. I'm a bit obsessed with those turbans still. The ones Jennifer Saunders pops on.
And then I used to pop my teeth in a glass by the bed for a laugh.
I think this woman was, we made out that she was a holiday rep.
Yeah, she was a rep because ours was useless.
That's why she's got that little neckerchief on.
And she's got a little bit of Rexina there in a glass.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, holidays were always on the piss and dressing up.
Yeah, yeah.
And we didn't get like pissed up.
And leaving little Prison Cell Block 8 stickers around places.
Yes, Nikki, that's a full grill on the right. And I think the other's called something like Austin Powers, I think.
Cilla Black says it does look like Jean Carter. See, Cilla Black knows Jean Carter. Who are you, Cilla? I long to know, but I also don't want to know. Now, this photo is included because we lived there for a long time and my heart, like a little bit of my heart is still there.
London Town.
London Town.
London Town.
Look how handsome my husband looks there.
You don't look too bad yourself, babe.
So that is Rotherhithe.
It is.
That would have been, I can't think when that would have been, like 2009, 10 maybe?
Yeah, we were Deptford, weren't we?
We lived in Deptford. And we actually used to walk down to the Thames, along the Thames, And at Rotherhithe, we used to go to a lovely little pub, and I can't remember the name of the pub in Rotherhithe.
Oh.
And then we'd get the train underneath the river to opposite where we are there, and drink in a pub called the Captain Kidd in Wapping.
All Samuel Smiths, weren't they?
Yeah. But yeah, that was... so you can see Tower Bridge in the background.
And sometimes we'd walk from there into town, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we'd walk down into Tower Bridge. It was really nice. It was lovely living in Deptford, really. We lived right on the high street. It was rough as anything.
Oh, rough as arse, but...
I shared something on Facebook recently, and I remember it was like just before we left Deptford, really, and our neighbour, we met one of our neighbours on the corner of like the house, the estate we lived in. We lived in an estate. And I said, "Oh, hiya, what are you doing?" She said, "I'm just waiting to score some crack." She wasn't joking. That was that. Do you remember her?
We should have fog by 2 times.
So we left quite soon. But Deptford itself suddenly has been like regenerated and now is really trendy. And the flat we lived in would have been amazing because it's right in town and it's right next to the swimming pool and the pubs and the library. Anyway.
Nellie Alexander says, why did we leave London? Because it was expensive.
It's expensive and it got a bit rough. I started not liking it. I got spat at a few times, didn't I? Like where we lived got rough and we just couldn't afford to live
And
anywhere
one night
else.
I'd finished work at 8:30 at the box office and met Jamie and we came home. It was only 9 o'clock and we thought, well, we'll go to a takeaway, get a bit of takeaway. And we went in, it was only 9 o'clock and this geezer was about to like knock our heads off when he realised we were a couple.
Oh, he's horrible. He was
And we
saying that
thought-
I was eating my chicken like a batty boy or something. Oh, he's around.
And it's like, time is come when we're not going to live like this anymore. We're going to get out.
Yeah, it was. We couldn't. We were in a council flat. We just couldn't afford to move anywhere else.
And they were going to whack the rent right up, weren't
Yeah,
they?
so we went to Broadstairs in Kent. We moved away to the seaside. Paul McFarlane says, "Doing the Lambeth Walk."
Wait.
We were. I guess we were. That most probably is Lambeth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Down in Rotherhithe.
Oh, we had plenty of love. We had a great memories there, great times there. But it was time to move on and get a bit more excitement in our lives. So my number 2.
Your number 2 is.
Now this isn't me.
That's me.
This is Jamie. And when I saw this picture, I fell in love with it. He's sat on a little hillock with a little cream cake. And when somebody just takes a picture and they've just captured a moment, this is a moment, isn't it?
Yeah, my mum and dad will be watching this, so they'll know exactly where that is.
It's a little boy on a hillock with a cream cake, and it's the size of his face, and you look like you're
loving it.
You're loving it, and I love that photograph of you.
Oh, does it sum me up?
Yeah, you were a cute little kid, weren't you?
I think so.
You were.
What should I do with this dog? Does she need...
She's fine. She just wants to go on here.
Go on, Pegs. Go over that way.
Come on, Pegs. Up.
Yeah, there we go. Look at him.
Is it a Devonshire split?
I don't know. It's some sort of cream cake. I love cream cakes. I told you I loved cream cakes recently, didn't I? And off Alan went to Aldi to get me some.
Was you on holiday there?
Yeah, we were most probably on holiday in Dorset or Exmoor, somewhere like that. We used to go down to that area. My dad's just popping in. He says it's in Dorset. Look at those socks. I know. I'd wear that. I'd wear that whole outfit now.
And I think your t-shirt's one of those t-shirts that's got like a sort of photographic image on it, isn't it?
Well, look at me now. I'm pretty much dressed like that now, aren't I?
Now I can see also like a necklace around them. Or is that a? Do you have something on string around your neck?
Let's have a look. Yeah, I have got a little string around my neck. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a little I Spy book and a pen.
Perhaps to make notes.
I'm not sure.
So we'll have to recreate this one day, won't we?
Yeah, we can recreate that image.
I'll buy
get me a massive cream cake.
Yeah, I'll buy a vanilla sponge.
Oh, aren't you cute choosing a picture of me? If you're
Yes, I love
number
it.
2. Let me have a look. So my number 2 picture is... Oh no, I've done my number 2, haven't
you're
I?
number 1 now, aren't you?
I'm at number 1. My number 1 picture is, of course, the Isolation Creations. This photo was took early on in the Isolation Creations during lockdown number 1. And I love it. It just sums us up and sums up that whole like lockdown period. And God, I know that lockdown was horrible for a lot of people. But we really enjoyed it, didn't we? We had a whale of a time.
Well, because we were doing this, weren't we?
Because we were doing this.
We were doing something.
But I look back on that time really fondly. I don't look back on it negatively. And maybe that's like my mindset anyway. I sort of find the positives. But yeah, that sums us up. There's Peggy in the middle getting annoyed with the camera. This is early days, so this is Bridget Blockett's wig, but it's not really starred very much. I didn't have a clue about eyeshadow then. Look at that. Like I've been punched. I don't know what wig that is.
Oh, it's a Smithy one.
Has that been used since?
Oh, and, well, it was dot cotton. It's one of those things that sort of I can make into different things.
And this, you made that, didn't you?
From a duvet. I was trying to buy,
like a wraparound
the
pinny.
wraparound pinnies. Well, they're about £80 now if you want to buy one from like vintage fairs. And I thought, well, I'll make my own.
Oh, hello. What's this little cheeky thing I'm wearing?
What? The suit?
Oh, we've made a pussy, but we've made a bow. I thought I was in a new pussy bow.
That's one of your man jackets that you've sort of folded in and out and stuff.
Yeah, it's one of my suit jackets. I've just folded in the collar, I think. Or it's even the collar's up on it. Yeah, but I think that sort of sums up Isolation Creations. That sums up us right now in our relationship, and just that we find each other funny and we make each other laugh, and
we've got a little
we'll
dog.
keep on doing it, and we've got a little dog.
Got a little dog that we love.
There we go. Knit. Size Limbo says knit and crochet, a new cop show.
Yeah.
Who'd I be? Crochet or knit? Who'd you be?
You'd be the posh one. Crochet, knit, and posh the knitting.
Crochet's posher, I think. So Alan's number one. Oh, Paul McFarlane says the positive is lockdown gave us all you both to make us smile. Thank you.
Exactly. There's a reason for that. Yes.
It was just that because I travel with work. So if I'm working normally, I'm like jet set and I travel and I'm hardly at home. So for me to be at home, to be forced to be at home, was kind of like worrying at first. But then once I got into it and once we got this project going, I just loved it. And I've loved all this time I've spent at home. Good girl. Anyway, Alan's number one. Hello!
I love this photo. It's beside my bed. It's Jamie and my little dog Peggy. This was back in Broadstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we'd been to Margate for the day and we'd come back to Broadstairs and had a little drink in the pub.
The early days.
And our friend Zoe took this photo.
Look at Peggy.
So she gets the credit for this photo, but I love this photo.
Because Peggy's completely like jet black.
Well, she's got a bit of white there now on her nose. Look, so she was about 4 or 5 in this photo.
Peggy.
Pigs.
Look at
look at a little white.
Wow.
Is he gone?
It's all right. Now I'll get it back. There we go.
So yeah, that's my favourite photo of you two.
Ah, that's Broadstairs, where we lived for how many years? About 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
6 years down on the south coast, and this was our favourite little pub called the 39 Steps.
And Peggy was allowed in. Peggy was allowed to go in.
And it was an ale house, and craft ale house. It was like £3 a pint. It was lovely, and I can tell it's early doors because
they cover the ceiling.
They covered with every ale that they had on, and look, it's like it's only just started.
So yes, some nice little photos. We've got loads of mouthful photos, but I thought that was a nice collection to sort of show you guys, and I want to show you my silly headshots.
Size Limber says I look like Count Arthur Strong. I
You do
look like Count
on.
Arthur Strong, don't I? There, no beard. The beard was on its way then, I think. Beard was on its way, or I might have shaved it off for an acting role.
And it was brown beard.
No, I think I had a beard then, and I think I'd shaved it off for acting.
Mm.
Oh, Brad has popped in. Lovely Captain Brad.
Hello, Brad. It's been a while.
I hope you're all right, my love. I hope you're off on the ocean wave and you're safe and sound.
Now, before we put the video on, Emma Fisher announced that she got a new job, and then the video started playing.
Oh, Emma!
So, Emma, let us know what your new job is. Well, congratulations, because she said she's celebrating tonight.
Tell us, so if you've got any questions about any of those pictures, because we've kind of not looked at the comments as much as we should. So if you've got a question about any of those pictures, any of our history, you can ask us a question. Or if you've got a question about anything, ask us now. We're planning a video this weekend, so we're going to do something. I've got my best friend coming to stay on Saturday night.
So we're filming the
So we're
video.
going to try and film tomorrow and Friday.
I think we'll do it in one day.
And then we'll do the editing on Sunday, I think, when my friend's gone. We're going out tomorrow night, which is exciting. Midweek. Here we go. Emma said, thanks, guys. It's with the NHS, assisting people in need of support services.
Oh, excellent.
Congratulations.
Well done. Congratulations.
And congratulations from the YouTube room as well.
Yeah, love coming your way, Emma, from the other room.
Gareth's question. Did I see you guys at an ABBA fan club day in Bristol, 1998?
Not really, thank you.
No. Wish you had. No. We once went to a Prisoner Cell Block H convention in Birmingham. We paid to go up to Birmingham to it, got tickets, and it was really joyless.
They were so serious, weren't they?
Yeah, no one was camp about it.
No one was having a laugh at all.
And we were really shocked. When was that? When would that have been?
It was Jade Goody's funeral.
So it was when Jade Goody died.
Because we were watching the funeral in the pub.
Oh, were
when
we?
we were having breakfast.
Oh, wow. Brad says, I'm good, thanks. I've been working a lot on board early mornings. And he hopes Joanna's better. We haven't seen Joanna for a bit.
No, I should send her a message if she's okay.
Chris Perinda has popped in.
Hello!
Nibbles is on his break. He puts us on in his break and people give him funny looks because normally at this time we're playing a loud song and people wonder why he's listening to Rusty Lee kind of belting out a tune.
I'm sure work is very busy, Chris. I know it always is for you, but I hope it's bearable.
Gareth says he loves Prisoner. Have we seen the Talking Prisoner channel? We have. We're thinking about doing a Prisoner Cell Block H podcast.
Where we talk about each
where we're going to talk about each episode. So, Filippo Giacomo, we went to the Prisoner 40th anniversary in Birmingham. Brilliant couple of days. Wish you could have been there. It was so funny. Filippo, when was that?
Well, it was...
It wouldn't have been when we went then.
No, because it began in 79, so...
Oh, okay. So we were maybe in 2009?
It was something like that. But ours wasn't celebrating anything, was it? There was nobody famous there.
No, but they did it was just, honestly, there was just no joy about it. We wanted to have we wanted there to stage a riot and stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, we wanted to sort of see props and stuff, and then it shows any
we wanted
props.
to get our cell searched, or we wanted to, anyway.
We were going to go up and dress up as well, weren't we?
We were going to dress up. We're glad we didn't.
I was going to go as Gene Carter.
Pauline Grant, oh dear, I fell asleep, only just joined. Pauline, it's right at the end, but you're most welcome to come and join us. Having a Stella here, same as you guys, Ross Morgan. Any questions? Sice Limbo wants to know, anyone been to ABBA Voyage? He has been, and it's fantastic.
I think Jason went. Jason Darcy, you went, didn't you, love?
So yeah, Jason went on Sunday. Amazing, he says, capital letters. We'd love to go, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
But we've got a little black-faced dog. It's hard with this one.
She's very special. We can't we can't dump her in a kennel or anything.
No, she's
Kennels,
really
just too.
She's got high anxiety.
She's too precious.
Philippa says only a couple of years ago, 2019, loads of props, costumes, 5 celebs, and loads of fun.
Well, that sounds like what we should have.
Oh,
had.
I think we saw some of your photos from that, Filippo. Yeah, we just finished Wentworth last week. Loved it.
The Pamela Abe one.
Kind of wanted more of a boof ending. I wanted.
Well, I think they've left it open ended, haven't they? In case.
Yeah, in case
they
it
remake
comes back.
it.
There were a couple of stories I wanted wrapped up that didn't get.
But yeah, it was a bit of a dramatic end, wasn't it?
Oh, Sice Limbo's talking about Voyage. Is it Voyage or Voyage? It says Frida put her hand through the wall and Summer Night City burst into life.
Oh.
Claude LaCruz say, Bat Out of Hell musical last night. Have you chaps done Meatloaf? Have we done Meatloaf? No, we want to do... I would do anything... But I won't do that. That one.
Yeah. On a hot summer night.
Because it's like a big epic video, isn't it? It'll be really fun. So we're kind of going to work out. We'll do that. I guess it's gone 9 o'clock. We're going to wrap up this bit. Should we stay for a little lock-in?
Yep, have you got a little video?
Yeah, we've got a final. You know what we like. We like a finale. Nibbles is in his staff room, so turn up the volume. Crank up the volume.
This is for you, Chris.
And we will see anyone who wants to hang out for the lock-in, hang out on the other side of this.
Oh, surprise, surprise, Joanne.